How in the world did I push the right button? This machine has got me in trouble, and I'm still bearing the cross of this. It's a private joke, but if you look back on our shows, which probably not most people do, but if you want to know why, check it out. It's in our archives of Ruin Who. And today is Wednesday, and Annie, look at this rock starlet. Annie Husick. You know, you're another one that does so much all the time and just keeps going, and it's very admirable.
Thank you.
So what are you doing this week?
Okay, what am I doing this week? Today I'm going to be with Red Gretchen on this very stage with Ruin Who. Although normally I play bass, today I'll play percussion.
Oh.
Tonight I'm throwing an AH Present show at Sidewalk. We're celebrating Lou Reed's birthday.
Yeah, today is Lou Reed's birthday, and wait till you hear who else is. It's so many people's birthday today.
We'll get to it.
Oh,
you'll find out.
But Lou Reed, yes, definitely.
Yes. What else am I doing? Tomorrow night, Red Gretchen is playing at Left Field at 8 o'clock. It's our first time there. We've never played there. We'd love you to come out.
Yeah.
To see familiar faces. There is a cover charge.
Is it Orchard or Ludlow? Ludlow, right? Ludlow
I think
Street?
it's Ludlow Street.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. It's a cute spot.
I have never been there, so I'm very excited about that. And let's see, this weekend, my school band, the Blue Moon Agnostics, are playing at Fontana's.
Wow, I love that place. They're right near each other.
They're close.
Eldridge.
Yeah.
I heard. Well, you know what? You know what I learned? I was a makeup artist a long time ago, and I learned you cannot marry a color. Now that to me speaks for everything. You know, it's just that's what it all boils down to. You can't marry a color. People would come with their lipsticks with nothing left, saying, "Can I please get a refill?" And you're like, "No, it's discontinued. You have to get a new color." And I apply it to everything in my life.
I think that's very relevant.
Yeah.
Being flexible is key, people.
You have to be. You can't control anything. Even the things you control, guess what? You're probably not.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So
you're just skating. The forces
Please.
are just holding you in place for a little while. I'm really good at juggling, I found out.
You look like you'd be good at juggling.
I've actually never tried real juggling.
Well,
but I'm juggling my stuff in the universe. Because also the Sims, next Wednesday, we have a guest coming up today, Bill Pop. He's having his 30th annual Daddy Takes Heart Association benefit. 30. I have played at most of them.
I played at one.
I was
Thanks
in Bill's
a lot,
band.
Bill Pop. I only got on one.
Yeah, but I was in the band when his pops died, so I knew his father.
Yeah.
He was a really great guy. And it's been an honor to be able to participate in this. So I'm doing that next Wednesday. I'm playing solo at 6:30, and I'm also playing with the Sins at 11 o'clock. But there's great music. You don't understand. I have been able to play with the most amazing people. The Left Bank are on the bill.
Oh, I heard them on the radio today.
And Don't Walk Away, Renee. You know, I was born in '59, so all that stuff came out when I was a kid, like a little kid.
I heard a song.
And I just loved it. I've always had a sophisticated ear for harmony, so I'm very excited. Thank you,
Pretty
Bill.
Ballerina. I texted George that I never heard. They were like, the Left Bank. I'm like, oh my God. They were on the radio today. I was so excited. That and Tom Waits. See? It was a very interesting car ride. But today is March 2nd, and we got to get to it. It's Banana Cream Pie Day. So I have little banana that you dip in cream pie, but for you, just that, because she doesn't have sugar, and I wanted to have it for sure today, and it was perfect. Banana, here if you want, you get your cream pie.
Does that mean I have to spill a skeleton?
You could if you'd like.
Maybe if I think of one by the time
Gretchen is on. Yeah. Okay, that works. But you can have it whenever you want. All right, so what else? Today, last year, just 1 year ago, on this exact day, we had the biggest snowstorm, if anybody remembers. And in Massachusetts, they got 102 inches, not to date, for this day, not in one day. And that was the highest amount since 1995. And look this year, what a year, man.
Tropics, baby.
It's so lovely. I could live in winters like this.
Me too. It was very easy.
Fine. I barely wore my winter coat.
I wore my Uggs twice.
I just got them for the first time, so I've been wearing them here and there, and they're kind of fun.
I wear them when I go
I didn't have to ruin them.
I wear them when I go to the beach in the summer. They were made for surfers.
Oh, that's perfect.
So I like to traipse around in my Uggs.
That's perfect. Okay, Miami began a Latin Walk of Fame on this day, and the first star that they ever put was Gloria Estefan. Good for her. Come on, do the conga. She's trying to do that beautiful thing on Broadway now, but I'm sure it's going to be great. She is like the Spanish Carole King. It's a good idea. Gloria Estefan. What else happened on this day? So much. Claudette Colbert suffered a stroke at 89 years old. Mwah, love her. And Greyhound bus went on strike. Now, does anything happen if they go on strike? Who cares, right? There's other bus lines like Peter Pan.
There's a lot of people who can't get where they're going.
Oh, I just feel for the people that work and do use it for a reason. But that was a long time ago. I hope that whatever they striked for, they got whatever they needed. Today, oh gosh, I have this on a video, VHS, because my original person that I ever played with taped this off the TV. On this day in 1989, Madonna's Like a Prayer premiered on Worldwide Pepsi commercial. Remember that commercial that was one time aired and then pulled? Oh, I have it because my guitar person, Paul, was addicted to anything like that. And we have the best VHSs of the 80s, MTV videos, and that commercial. It's on YouTube now, but it was banned because she was burning crosses in the commercial, and Pepsi said they didn't sign up for that.
You're a big 80s girl.
I am. I'm stuck in the 80s.
I'm more of a 70s girl.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in the 70s.
All right. Well, that's how I was, talked about on that silly make-under show. I'm stuck in the 80s, and I just am, I suppose. All right, today the U.S. approves the screening test for AIDS, and that was 1985. Talk about the 80s. It was the first broadcast ever of the television show Dallas, and that was in the 70s.
That was in the 70s.
Yeah.
I think I watched it.
Did you shoot, JR?
Yes, I did know.
Oh, wow.
JR, but I haven't seen it in a while.
It's the first time that Jay Leno appeared on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Betty Davis is the first woman to ever receive the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Oscars. Bubbling Brown Sugar opened, and I saw John Kennedy and Jackie Onassis. I was seeing that show, and they sat in the row behind me, and I couldn't watch the play. I know, but I have a T-shirt because they got T-shirts, and they cut to. Oh God, what a night! Walt Disney logged its 50 millionth guest on this day. Did you go to Walt Disney World?
I did.
So you're one of them. So am I. 50 million. Aye, aye, aye. Grand jury concludes President Nixon is involved in Watergate. Duh. First 4747 ever to fly by American Airlines on this day, and the first flight of the Concorde. I always wanted to go on the Concorde. So, did you?
I didn't. I think my best friend went on the Concorde.
I wanted to. They
went on one of the
stopped
last
it.
flights.
Really? How cool. The Beatles begin filming Hard Day's Night on this day.
They're my favorites.
Harrison meets Patty Boyd on set. Yes, they met. Aw. Wilt Chamberlain scores the 100 points in the first NBA game ever. King Kong premieres at Radio City on this day. Babe Ruth becomes the highest paid baseball player at $70,000 a year. Gosh, that's what they make probably a game now. God.
It would be very embarrassing if they were offered $70,000.
I'd be happy. I'll do it. Yeah, exactly. Jesse James' gang robbed a bank in Savannah, Missouri on this day. Martha Washington Hotel opened in New York for women only. And the first grand opera in U.S. sung in English in New York City was on this day. And that's enough of that. Birthdays. There's so many birthdays today. Jessica Biel's birthday is today. She's Mrs. Justin Timberlake. Mommy Timberlake. Bryce Dallas Howard. Speaking about Dallas, but It's not really the same, but she kind of fits in there. Chris Martin, that guy that we now know who he is, besides Gwyneth. Suzette Charles, does anyone remember who Suzette Charles is? She was the first runner-up, Miss New Jersey, to replace Vanessa Williams in Miss America from her naked picture scandal. My brother, who I say is the producer of this show, he knew his friend worked for that photographer that took the pictures of Vanessa Williams, and he saw those pictures before anyone else. So she is only the most probably successful Miss America, so it didn't hurt her at all. But Suzette Charles became Miss America for the rest. It's John Bon Jovi's birthday today. Oh, someone asked me today if I like John Bon Jovi, and I didn't know it was his birthday. I forgot. Happy birthday, John Bon Jovi. It is Dale Bosworth's birthday, host from America's Most Wanted, and Dale Basio's birthday from Missing Persons. I love
what a coincidence.
Her. I know, isn't it?
Because when you said Dale Bosworth, I immediately thought of Dale Basio.
And then you were like, oops, and then you whoops. Exactly.
There you go, whoops.
Yeah. It's Lorraine Newman's birthday. Oh, Lorraine Newman, love her. Karen Carpenter's birthday.
I love Karen Carpenter. She was an angel even when she was alive.
Yeah, I love her. George Benson's birthday. I'm telling you, the birthdays are out of control. It's
popular day for
John Irving. He wrote The World According to Garp. I actually read that book when I used to read books. It's Lou Reed's birthday. Everybody loves Lou Reed. And they are doing him tonight at Sidewalk. Yes. Tom Wolfe's birthday. Mikhail Gorbachev's birthday. Doc Watson. Desi Arnaz.
That is an impressive list.
Isn't this ridiculous?
Wow.
And Theodore Giesel, if you know who he is Dr. Seuss. It's his birthday, too. Go figure. March 2nd. You are amazing Piscean. Yes. And angels. It doesn't end there. Angels on this day. People who passed away on this day and celebrate with us. Mercedes McCambridge. She was the exorcist. And she died on this day. So we have the spirits with us for sure. Dusty Springfield is an angel with us today. Man. And
she do just call me Angel in the morning, or was that?
Yeah, probably. And Son of a Preacher Man.
Yep.
And a whole bunch of more.
Oh, Son of a Preacher Man. Yeah, I used to do that with Demolition String Band back.
That does not surprise me. Paul Zimmerman, who was the screenwriter of King of Comedy, which movie I think is amazing. He died at 54. And Michael Redgrave, the brother of the Redgrave sisters, he died on this day too. And that's enough of that. So you ready to meet some people?
Let's meet some people.
Would you like to push a button?
I'm not going to look. I like to go random.
That's a random one.
That sounds like the story
we'll be right
of
back
my life.
With Mr. Bill Pop.
Bill Pop.